Long ago, in a peaceful village called Ilife, lived King Adideo and Queen Morimi. They were loved by their people, but there was one thing missing in their lives: a child. The king and queen prayed to the gods every day, asking for a child to bless their home. One night, Queen Morimi had a dream. A shining figure appeared and said, "You will have a son, but he is destined to bring great sorrow to your land. Beware." The queen woke up, trembling but hopeful. Months passed, and the queen gave birth to a healthy baby boy. The people of Ilife rejoiced and celebrated. The baby was named Olumide, meaning God has come. On the 8th day, as was the custom, the king invited the village oracle to bless the child. The oracle, an old wise man with deep, knowing eyes, took the baby in his arms and closed his eyes. After a long silence, he opened them and spoke with a grave voice. "This child is destined to kill his father and marry his mother. The gods have spoken." The king and queen were horrified. They couldn't believe that their beloved son could bring such misfortune. However, they decided to keep the oracle's words a secret. They couldn't bear to harm their child, so they hoped that they could change destiny. As Olumide grew, the king and queen became more fearful. When he was just a few years old, they made a painful decision. One dark night, they gave Olumide to a trusted servant and ordered him to leave the child in the deep forest, far away from the village. The servant, though heartbroken, obeyed. In the forest, a kind hunter named Akin found the crying baby. He took Olumide home to his wife, Ifioma. They had no children and were overjoyed to raise him as their own. They named him Akin. Akin grew up strong and wise under the care of Akin and Ifioma. He was brave and skilled, loved by everyone in their village. As he grew older, he wondered about his true origins, but his adoptive parents always told him he was a gift from the gods. One day, a band of warriors attacked the village. Akin fought bravely, saving many lives. His courage and strength caught the attention of a traveling chief from Ilife, who invited Akin to join his warriors. Akin, unaware of his true identity, agreed to go to Ilife. The village was grand and beautiful, but there was a sense of unease. The king and queen were still haunted by the oracle's prophecy. Akin quickly rose in rank due to his bravery and wisdom. One day during a village festival, he met Queen Morimi. She was struck by how much he reminded her of the baby she had lost. King Adideo also noticed the resemblance and felt a strange connection. As fate would have it, a war broke out. King Adideo led his warriors, with Akin as his right hand. In the heat of battle, Akin saved the king's life but was mortally wounded. As he lay dying, the king held him and saw a birthmark on Akin's shoulder, the same one his lost son had. With his last breath, Akin said, "I always felt I didn't belong. Who am I?" The king, tears streaming down his face, realized the terrible truth. He had been holding his son all along. Queen Morimi, upon hearing the news, was overcome with grief. The oracle's prophecy had come true, but not as they had feared. The gods were not to be blamed. It was their own actions, driven by fear and misunderstanding, that had led to this tragic end. The people of Ilife mourned the loss of their brave prince. The king and queen, filled with sorrow, understood that they could not escape destiny. They learned that fear and secrecy only brought pain. King Adideo and Queen Morimi dedicated their lives to ruling justly and wisely. They built a shrine in Akin's honor, where people came to learn the lesson that the gods' warnings are not curses but guidance. The story of Olumide, the prince who became Akin, was told for generations. It reminded everyone that the gods are not to be blamed for the choices humans make. The true lesson was to face destiny with courage and truth. And so, the village of Ilife continued to thrive, with the memory of a brave prince who taught them the importance of understanding and accepting the will of the gods.